Hi, Dave Pete from Definitive Technology, here to tell you about a really cool new product. If you didn't make it to CEDIA this year, then you missed what all of our dealers were calling the most exciting new speaker they've seen in a long time. The new ultra-thin, ultra-high performance Mythos XTR50. We know that still pictures just don't do this product justice, so we're going to do a video here to show you how cool it really is. Unless you've been living in a cave, you know that ultra-thin TVs are all the rage. In fact, it's estimated that in 2010, half of all the TVs sold by upscale specialty retailers will be the new ultra-thin models. But what sort of speaker are you going to sell with a TV this thin? Even the slim and beautiful current Mythos series of speakers, as well as other made-for-flat screen speakers, are just too thick to go with these new TVs. You could do an in-wall speaker, but then you have to get through the expense and the hassle with your customer. Plus, the new XTR50 just plain looks better next to these TVs. And here are the new Mythos XTR50s around the same LED TV. Notice how the XTR50 is even thinner than this LED TV on its factory picture hanger mount. We've styled the XTR50 with bow and knife-edge sides, so as TVs get even thinner, it'll still look terrific. With the grill off, the XTR looks even cooler. We use a magnetically mounted grill and rear-mounted drivers, so there's no ugly catch caps or screw heads to mar the beautiful baffle. But enough about looks. How does it sound? In a word, amazing. There's been thin panel speakers before, mostly vibrating membrane types, and frankly, they've all been pretty mediocre. But this is Definitive Technology, and mediocre sound isn't even in our vocabulary. People who heard these at the show literally were blown away. My favorite quotes came from Soundstage.com, a great online magazine, who picked it as one of their 6 showstoppers at CEDIA. So how do we pull off the impossible? Big dynamic sound out of an incredibly thin enclosure? Definitive engineers developed this entirely new patent-pending driver. Super thin, yet all the output of a standard thick dynamic driver. We've mounted it all the way through the back of the cabinet, and then we've sealed it with a thermocoupling gasket that also transfers the heat into the aluminum casing, so we can put more power into this nice tight driver and yet still keep it cool. A cool speaker's a happy speaker. For application, you'll notice we've thought of everything. You'll see we're using the XTR as a left, center, and right. Just take the logo, drop it into the right recess, and you're set for any location. Comes with this thin mounting bracket for either horizontal or vertical mounting. And we know a lot of people take these thin TVs and just plunk them down on a shelf or a piece of furniture. So these come with a smoked glass base to stand next to the TV. Most commonly asked question we had at CEDIA is, when can I get my XTRs? We're scheduled to ship in April, and before you even ask, MSRP is only $6.99, so we'll be looking for that PO soon.